YouTubers, is Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Friday, September 29th, 2023. And this is a video for Mike in Ohio. Mike is a long distance customer, and I know I don't say everything on every video, but for our long distance customers, just like the last person in Illinois, we try to do a very thorough job communicating the actual condition of the vehicle because they can't come here to see it in person. And so it's important for us to show every little ding, every scratch that we can possibly show, and be a little bit, um, you know, just picky. Every little ding and thing, it's worth showing, and because that way, when I show up with the truck, their expectations are at least met and perhaps exceeded. I had a guy today when I delivered his truck in. Let's see. This morning I went to Marion and then Statesville, and the guy in Marion, he didn't see it. It was a long distance sale, even though he's like 2 hours away, which is fine. We did the same exact process for the guy 2 hours away as the guy 12 hours away, and the first thing he said is, "Oh, this looks nicer than I expected." Boy, I'll tell you, that really makes me feel good. So, yeah, this is for, and okay. Also, it's important to say, so this video is the final stage of communication. So Mike will watch this YouTube video and say, okay, now I have a good feeling for what I'm looking at without him actually being here in person. And and then he can say, okay, yeah, I'll take it, or no, I don't think I'll take that. Typically it doesn't go that way, fortunately, but it's his chance to say, that's not what I had in mind, or oh, that's kind of what I was thinking it would be, or hey, that looks even nicer than I thought. And then he puts a deposit down equal to the delivery fee, or he actually probably already has. You usually put the deposit down first, then we do the video, and then we go ahead and schedule delivery. So and you don't pay for it until we show up. That's the other big thing. We don't charge you for the truck until we get there. Even in Minnesota or Illinois or Ohio or Florida or whatever. And we've never had anybody disappointed when we show up. Everybody has always said, okay, I'm satisfied, or, they are satisfied. They don't always say, I'm satisfied, but we've never had anybody who was disappointed. Let me put it that way. So this is a 1996 Mitsubishi Minicab 4x4 5-speed with a high and low transfer case, and it has 26,398 miles, 26,398 miles. And so, yeah, nice. So let's check this thing out. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is try to put that antenna down, because that's just sitting there waiting to get snapped off. Um, Now, let's go ahead and see. We got a scratch there. Boy, this lighting is perfect for what I'm doing. Not a ding on the whole front. This is a factory weep hole. A little bit of a discoloration, surface rust right there. Oh, that's a factory weep hole. And that is a factory weep hole. We have a little bit of rust right there around the perimeter, the corner right there. Oops, right there. This is a factory weep hole that I was talking about. And you can see here the perimeter of the windshield. Looks nice. And then coming down the door, we've got one ding right there. And That's it. Boy, those are nice looking tires. Beautiful tires. That's it. Just one ding right there. Okay, now the bedside panel is completely ding free. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. It does have some paint got flaked off. You can still see the primers there, so it's not even surface rusted, but just the paint flaked off there and there. Again, nice looking tires. They're Dunlop. Beautiful looking wheels too, believe it or not. Okay, so all we've got here is seam rust. Very, very common where things were spot welded together. And the guy painted, he or she painted the bolt head, which is kind of funny. Looking underneath, hard to see under there. Now, let's look at the bed. Looks really nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. The whole bed is just remarkable. Look at that. The whole thing. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's look here. That is ding free. Look at the luster on the plastic. That is remarkable. Man, is that nice. Even the spare. Man, oh man. Beautiful. Not a ding here. Huh. Not a ding on the whole bedside panel. That's amazing. This is pretty impressive. I know I've videoed this before, but I've completely forgotten about it. So this is like doing it from scratch all over again. I have no idea if this video matches the last one. I kind of feel like it does. So you've got steam rust in there, little surface rust, but if you look, it's not anything structural. It's just seam rust, seam rust. There's the inside of the bed. That's pretty important right there, the bottom of the bed. All right, now let's also look in here. This is the inside of the wheel well housing. That's a pretty brutal area. Again, a good looking tire. And now, coming down the door pillar, not a single ding. Unbelievable. I want to say the cab wall might not even have any dings, which would be just crazy because that's what always takes the abuse, right? Stuff's going to slide and hit that. Of course, you can see where some stuff is rubbed, but that's all that is, are rub marks. Pretty nice. Let's open the door and look inside. Roll that window up. Okay, coming down, looking at the bottom of the door. This is where, you want to see here what kind of condition it's in. Looking very nice. This is also an important area here. Ooh, nice. They just washed it, so it's got a little water under there. Okay. Now, let's get the seat and move it forward and look behind it. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty nice. Headliner looks beautiful. All right. Very nice. Just a really pretty truck. Same exact thing on this side. Just you can see your weep holes. That's what those are, weep holes. So if any moisture gets on the inside of that door, it can drip out. Man, is that nice. Oh, what in the world? Oh boy. I don't know how that happened. All right. So I don't know when that started, but I think it started around this point. So I'm going to show this again. Looking really good under there. All right. This is as bad as it gets. Couple pieces of thread there. That's it. All right. Now we're going to drive it. I want to put it in two-wheel drive. So you want that to be in the out position. When you depress it, that light turns on right there, showing some four-wheel drive, and you turn it off, and that's what happens. So you never ever want to be on asphalt or anything hard surface when you're in four-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive is, the right place to be when you're on asphalt or a dry, hard surface, because it's bad for the drive line to be in um, in four-wheel drive. And but the four-wheel drive is perfect when you're on dirt or grass or snow. Mini trucks do absolutely phenomenal in the snow. They are remarkable. I think they do better than a Subaru Outback in the snow. I mean, they just really, really dominate the snow. It's incredible. That's one of the most. If somebody said, "What's the most surprising thing about a mini truck?" I guess there's a lot of very surprising things because we're just not used to a vehicle like this. So a lot of things are wow moments. But one of the big wow moments, if you're in Illinois, is, driving it on the snow and seeing how remarkable it does. All right, so now we're going to get up to speed here, and we're getting close to 60 miles per hour. I was talking, and so I didn't really, you know, um, pay attention. I didn't get it up quite to 60, but pretty close. All right, so now we're going to do a U-turn here. Now we're going to go back up this hill and see how it does climbing this hill. And, after you've driven about 6,000 mini trucks, you kind of have a feel for it, and this thing is really doing incredibly well up the hill. And Mitsubishis, they just have a little more horsepower than anything, more than a Subaru, absolutely. Subarus are four cylinders. Everybody think, oh, it's a four cylinder. It has more horsepower. No, it does not. The Mitsubishi has the most power. They're the ones that always leap up these hills. I mean, not always, but most of the time. So we're in fifth gear, guys. I mean, yeah. So very, very nice. And let's see. Mayberry mini trucks got the law passed. So you can see we're increasing in speed. We got the law passed, making them street legal. So you'll get a title. Everything is included in the price. We don't have any extra fees, no dock fee, no prep fee or title fee. We include everything. If we say this truck is, $8,200, or I don't know how much it is, but however much this was, that's all you pay. There's no extra fees. And so, if we have the price on it as, $8,200 or $7,800, that's what you pay. And we deliver. We charge $2 per mile one way. So if you're, 200 miles away, it's $400. And we also service these trucks. We use full synthetic 5W30 engine oil, and we change the air filter, the oil filter. We check their front differential, the rear differential, the transfer case, the transmission fluid, all those fluids. Interestingly, the front diff, the rear diff, the transfer case, and the transmission, they all use 80W90 gear oil. It's pretty nice. But full synthetic 5W30 in the engine, and then we check the brake fluid. If the battery's bad, we replace it. I just bought a boatload of batteries today at Walmart. You get the 260 or 230 cranking amp battery, lawnmower battery. And the Mitsubishi has that little tab that goes right on that square post of your lawnmower battery. The other mini trucks, they work too. It's a round terminal post. So you have to spread it open and put it over and then put the bolt back through. And so they work equally as well. The Mitsubishis just happen to be the easiest ones to put on a battery from Walmart. And so yeah, $30 and you've replaced your battery, and they're great in the winter time. I mean, even in Illinois, they'll work fine. And I think that's about it. Do get some air filters. They are of paramount. We have a lot of traffic because we have a truck show today, and now everybody's going home. But we do recommend you get some air filters, because air filters are very important. They're vital to the longevity of your truck. It needs clean air, and you don't want to cheap on the air filter. You really do want to be mindful about changing the air filter when you change your oil and oil filter. They're cheap. They're $20 a piece, and we have them in stock. So if you say, hey, Stephanie, throw in, 3 or 4 extra air filters, $60 or $80. They'll be on the front seat when we deliver the truck. And, then that will be that. Just put them on the shelf and you'll have them when you need them. So I do appreciate you watching our video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit notification. Then you'll be notified when we post a new video. You can call us at 336-777-9957. You can email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. And you can check out our website at mayberryminitrucks.com. We have 280 trucks in our inventory. We've got, I don't know how many on the website, probably 100 on the website, but 280 on the ground here in Mount Airy. And, I get calls all the time from people saying, well, I've talked to a lot of people, but they don't have them here in the United States. Or, they've only got, a few, like 3 trucks, but we've got 280. And I like to joke around. I think I need counseling. But my wife is on board with it. I mean, she and we're like a team. We're the mini truck team. So we're both equally needing to be talked off the ledge, you know. But we're both in it together. So it's something that we're both willfully doing, and we're having a blast. I mean, we're having so much fun because we meet the best people. I mean, we treat people fairly, so it's always, always, always a great experience. We meet the best people because they're doing something fun. They're buying a mini truck. That's fun. And so we really are having fun in the business, meeting people and delivering them, and just helping solve people's problems because they're struggling with a side by side. So anyway, all right, guys, thanks for watching our video.